Hello everyone, my name is Shamira, aka Mimi. If you are new, welcome to my channel. If you are returning, welcome back. Before we get into anything, let's get grounded with our four elements, and that is earth, air, water, and fire. So for my fire element today, you guys, I have my desert sage and juniper, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and light it. So whenever you are lighting sage, you guys make sure you are ventilating your areas, okay? That you are burning the sage or Palo Santo, whatever you like to burn. Okay. Even with incense, make sure you are properly uh, ventilating your rooms by cracking the door, cracking the window. Letting that great energy flow in, releasing the negativity. Okay. So while this is burning, okay, I'm going to give it a few seconds. Okay. All right. So I do have my window cracked. Okay. And that will be my air element. I'm going to cleanse my aura, okay? Cleanse my workspace. Cleanse you guys too, because you might need some. So, yes, I cracked the window. That is my air element. And of course, I have my feather, okay? All right. For my, water elements, I do have my tea. Let me move. I have a piece of waffle. I have my tea, okay? And this is my Zen tea. It's the Azo Zen tea. I'm gonna move this right here so you guys can actually see me. And it's not too smoky, too much smoke. Put it right here. Okay, go right there. All right. Okay. For my earth element, you guys, I did a shuffle, okay, with my crystal deck. And I got pink sapphire, okay? And that is 44. And 4 plus 4 in numerology is 8, and 8 is all about fruition, things coming into fruition, seeing the fruits of your labor, all right, manifestations, infinity, you know, a massive supply of abundance. That's what I'm seeing, okay? And as you can see within the stone, it's like a little pink heart, okay? You see the little pink heart right there? It's right here. Yeah, right there. Yeah, right there. Okay. It makes you think of, of course, the heart chakra. Even though the heart chakra color is green, it still makes me think of the heart chakra. And I already flipped through it, so I won't waste time. I want to get straight to the great stuff. So, okay. Pink sapphire, forgiveness, choosing to heal, acceptance, and letting go, soothing the heart. Okay. So some of you guys, I don't know, maybe some of you guys are struggling with letting some things go, get into a little argument, a disagreement, a few bickering with someone you love. It can be, family, friends, romantic relationships, sometimes coworkers, and sometimes it is necessary to let things let things go, especially things that are uh just not worth the headache, not worth the drama. Sometimes we get into these petty disagreements and arguments, and, it can absolutely ruin a great relationship. Communication is key, okay? Some things can be solved with just a little small conversation or no, and some compromise. So, yeah, I think today's task should be for some of you to, uh, really look inward and look at some of your circumstances, okay? Look at the root problem of some of your circumstances when it comes to, drama and disagreements within your bonds and relationships. Um, really focus on the root issue, okay, and cause, and do your best to heal it, okay? And if it's something within yourself or within the other person, you guys should definitely focus on healing yourselves as individuals before coming back together, all right? So yes, let's heal that. Okay, I'm gonna put this up. Okay, so let's get right into it, you guys. So today's topic, don't know, it's one of those topics that not a lot of people like to talk about because it might seem weak or, something that's phony or fake. And it is usually commonly uh, related to love, okay? But the topic of today is chemistry, okay? And I look at this pink sapphire. And I feel like chemistry. Let me give you my definition of chemistry, okay? My definition of chemistry is this unexplainable magnetic, pull or attraction, um, between two people. Something you can explain. It's like a free flowing energy, okay? Just, I don't know, it works out perfectly. That's my definition of it, okay? Um, but the real definition is like a emotional and psychological, attraction to another person. That is chemistry. That's the book definition of chemistry. But I feel like it's a little deeper than that. It goes a little deeper than what we can, you know, perceive with our five senses. All right. It's like I said, it's something you just can't quite explain. You ever meet a stranger and it could be either in a mental way, or an emotional way, and they just affect you and touch you in so many different ways that people that are close to you haven't done before. You can't explain this chemistry or this attraction, or sometimes obsession, because it can get to that point. You have this crazy chemistry with someone, you can't quite understand it, so you become obsessive to try to understand what it is. You're trying to explain it, or you're trying to dig deep inside and try to figure out why you're attracted to certain people, okay? Or why you just work better or just work well with different people, okay? Even on sexual level too, some people are like, oh, I just met this person and I think I'm in love, that love at first sight and things like that. That is just chemistry. So it is different definitions of chemistry, actual chemistry, the subject chemistry, the scientific, definition. Oh, it's a siren. Yeah, some of you guys need help. Don't over obsess about that connection you have with someone, that deep connection you just can't explain. Don't obsess about it. Just know that it's there, okay? Sometimes we don't always know the answers. We don't always know the why, okay? So when it comes to relationships, and bonds, especially with family, um, there isn't always, you don't always necessarily have that chemistry, on a certain level. I know that with some of my sisters, I have a special and a specific bond with each one of them. Um, as far as my mother too, and family, I can have a certain chemistry with some of my friends, when we're around each other, our inner child, we have this certain chemistry. We understand each other on that playful level. Um, some of my colleagues, we have really deep intellectual conversations. We have that um, chemistry of the mind. We just, I don't know, we just understand the way each other think. We bounce ideas off of each other, and it's like when you're around that person, like, I don't know, it activates a whole nother level of you, of yourself. And then we have that, that sexual chemistry. I don't know what it is when you meet the, and those relationships can sometimes turn out to be the most intense and explosive, because you guys have the worst crazy arguments and fights, but then we have that makeup sex. I'm telling you, it's on and popping. You're like, yeah, I don't know how to explain it, but you guys know what I'm talking about. I know some of you have experienced that sometime down the road in your life somewhere. Um, when I tell you, it's like, the best, but they're the most toxic. I don't know. In my opinion, sometimes they can be the most toxic. Not all of them, but most of them can be really, really toxic. Okay, so watch out for that. But you ever been in a relationship where you guys were connecting on a intellectual level and on a physical level, but emotionally they weren't doing it for you, or vice versa. They were connecting with you on an emotional level and on a mental level, but physically you're like, they don't really turn me on, they don't really make me crazy, or um, you guys are connecting on that emotional and physical, but mentally you're like, they're like, oh my goodness, I can't, I don't understand why they don't understand me. I don't understand why we're not clicking. I don't understand why our conversations are a little dry, So when people tell you, oh, like, chemistry, when people say, oh, attraction, things like that, that is chemistry, okay? That's not, it's not that important, it's all about respect and love. No, baby. No, baby. Can I finish? No, come on, I can't. No, I'm doing my video. Come on, can I listen? No, I'll listen to it later. No. Hey, here you go, baby, but later. Later, okay? Let me finish? You guys, I'm telling you, he's driving me crazy. Like I said, people look at it as like, attraction and chemistry. And I feel like that stuff, it goes hand in hand, okay? And you cannot have a successful and fulfilling relationship without those two things. It is, I feel like it really is a really important part of to make any relationship work. Even with you know, like I said, friendships and business ships, business bonds and coworkers and employees and employers. Um, it is important, okay? So don't let anyone tell you like that's superficial, you're looking for too much or your expectations are too high. No. If someone isn't vibing with you or you guys cannot connect because that chemistry is just not there, don't force it. I'm gonna say this: somebody can be everything you ever wanted, okay, on paper, but in person, when you get, close to them and next to them, I'm telling you guys, energy does not lie. You just don't have that chemistry. You guys are not vibing. Don't force it. Don't force it. It's not superficial. So to want that chemistry. No human is perfect. All right. So you can get into these relationships, partnerships, friendships, and some things about a person, they meet other qualifications on paper, but you guys have that bomb ass chemistry, that connection, that nobody else can come between. You just can't explain it. Though they're not perfect, they don't really, uh meet every standard or expectation that you have of a perfect person, a perfect friendship, a partner. But you guys still have a bomb ass connection and bond. That is like the best. It's the best feeling to me. It's the best feeling. Okay, I know I had a coworker. I was cooking. I cook professionally, so I was cooking in the kitchen and working with him. We had like the best kitchen and best work chemistry. When I would ask for something, sometimes you know what, it was crazy. It's like we were like connected on like the mental level, but that I'll say a telepathic level. Whatever I needed, he had it. He was like right on it. Whatever he needed. Sometimes he would look over and it would be right there because I already knew what he needed. And it was so perfect. And the days we worked together was like, I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't say it ran smoothly, but it was like, yeah, it created an atmosphere that was, really a pleasurable place to be at that moment. And I'm like, damn, I have a great ass partner. We just meshed so well. I'm not gonna say his name, but I'm pretty sure he's watching. Go ahead, get a juice. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm pretty sure he's watching. And if you're watching, I'm telling you, we used to work so well together. So I know sometimes you miss me at work, and I missed you too as a coworker. Yeah, we had some great times. I remember we cranked out a lot. It's okay. Go get another one. I don't have it. You have color ones. You have all the color ones. Oh, it's not gonna fit in there. Okay. Come put it in a cup. Okay. Come put it in a cup. So yeah. Okay. Yeah. Come on. know, I'm making a mess. Okay, you guys, give me a second. I will pause this, but I hate pausing my videos. And I'm gonna pour my baby some juice because he will not leave me be. I am. Just give me a few, okay? He will not leave me be until I, give him a little something, something. All right? Come on, baby. Stop. I don't want you to spell it, okay? I'm not gonna lie, you guys.
Hi, guys.
They said hi, but guess what? Let mommy finish, all right? You can't be in my videos. You can't do this, okay? Stop it.
All right.
Yeah.
Where's that?
So sometimes when it comes to children, some of your children aren't going to be as cooperative, as you would like them to. But I know some of you have multiple children, multiple siblings. Some of them you just mesh so well with. Like Lonnie, I love him. When we talk, come on, no, over here, come on. Sometimes when we talk about certain things, he listens, but he isn't always that cooperative. But yeah, you guys, enough about that. I'm sorry, you guys, there were so many interruptions. Um, I do, because it is my Soulful Sunday, I do want to pull a few cards, you guys, on from the Heal Yourself deck, okay? From this deck. And I just want to say, thank you guys for, being so patient with me, so understanding with me. I did have a few people contact me personally and let me know, like, oh, I understand you're a mother, it will be some distractions, I'm working with what I have, okay? I'm giving you guys these videos because I feel like, if I can help someone, if I can help lift someone's lives, if I can help, I don't know, just distract someone from their problems by doing these videos, giving them some bomb ass advice, or just sharing some crazy stories. Why not? Why not, you guys? Yeah, I thank you guys for subscribing and sticking a group with me, okay? So I'm gonna do one more shuffle, you guys, and if nothing pops out, I will pull from the top, okay? Okay, so, ooh, okay, you guys. I got a juicy one. Okay, pride. Ooh, pride. Number 7. Now, you guys, I'm looking at this, and I'm gonna tell you guys how I see it within relationships. Okay. Sometimes I can say this in the beginning when I said something about, having arguments with someone you love, and, sometimes those bickering and the drama and that those arguments can destroy a relationship. Um, Sevens in numerology is about knowledge, wisdom, lessons learned, okay? You guys, challenges. And sometimes pride and ego can get in the way of a great relationship. Um, Sometimes we can have the best chemistry, okay? The best chemistry. And our relationships, as far as family, as far as coworkers, employers too, our bosses can be, we have this great, uh, you know, um, intellectual and mental connection. That back and forth with witty banter and things like that. But when it comes to other things, like as far as an employer with their employees, they don't want their employees to think that they're equal, so they start pushing them around, and that pride gets to them. They're too proud. When they mess up at work, say if you're the boss, okay, I don't want to get all off, okay, off topic, but you're the boss at work, and your employees love you, you guys work well together, but sometimes you have a little slip up here and there. What if you say something, you mention something, or you tell your employees to do something and they question you, or they correct you on something, You don't want to let them see you as weak, like, so you just, I don't know. Like I said, let your pride ego get in the way and you just you discipline them or wrongfully discipline them, like suspend them or fire them, or try to make an example out of them because your little ego is hurt or your pride is hurt. um Despite the chemistry you guys have, the connection you have, you are willing to allow that to be destroyed because of one simple, human mistake. It's okay. If your boss and your employees catch you slipping, from time to time and correct you, don't be an ass, just listen. The qualities of a great leader, a great boss is sometimes learning, okay? Learning from those, you feel is beneath you, learning from other people no matter where they are as far as status, social status and things like that, okay? Someone needs to hear that. I don't know what made me say that as far as, work, but someone needs to hear that. You don't know everything, all right? Listen to your employees. And when it comes to relationships, uh, I'm going to get it later, okay? Just wait a minute. Let me finish my video, all right? Give me 10 minutes, okay? So, as far as relationships, you have you know, the best chemistry ever, and you guys have a really, really bad argument or disagreement, um, stop looking at your partner as, someone that you can just, I don't know, stop taking your partner for granted. Don't take your partner for granted uh, because your pride and your ego can allow you to say the harshest things. Um, it can cause you to take that person for granted. One day you're going to say something really, really terrible or do something really, really terrible, and they're never going to come back. And because you won't admit that you were probably wrong, or the only person, or I want to say the only person in the wrong, but you don't acknowledge and take accountability for your part that you played in the whole thing. Um, it can allow you to lose the best thing you ever had. So yeah, you guys, check that pride and that ego because that can really, really, really destroy some great things, okay? And as far as friendships too, your friend give you a little constructive criticism and you're like, well, F you because you don't know anything, You don't know everything either. So sometimes when your friend is trying to tell you something, sometimes your friend is probably trying to help you. Get out of your feelings, all right? That's why they're friends. They're not supposed to tell you things you want to hear. They're supposed to tell you things you need to hear. If you want a friend to tell you what you want to hear, they're not your friend. They're your damn groupie. Okay? Yes. And I'm going to tell you the difference between groupies and fans. Okay? Your friends are like your fans, your biggest fans. A fan is loyal to you. Okay? They are rooting for you. They want to see you do your best. Okay? Groupies are only there for the hype, for the clout. They're there for you're doing great. They're like, yeah. As soon as you start, things start going downhill. They're like, let me get up out of here. On to the next one. And they have to the next person who's doing great. Okay, that is the difference between uh, friends. Okay, no fans and groupies. Okay, no, get you some groupies if you want to hear things just for the hell of it. If you love a beautiful lie. Okay. Yes, let me not get all the way off topic, okay? So yes, you guys, enough about that. Yes, don't your pride get in the way. You're experiencing the best chemistry. If you're lucky enough to, uh, like I said, experience that chemistry with someone in every way, yeah, keep that person by your side, okay? Keep that person around. Explore it even further, okay? Yourself when you catch yourself being an ass or when you catch your pride, getting the best of you, right? I don't know. Do I wanna pull? I don't think I should pull another one. You know, another thing. I just looked on this and I just saw this. This is on top. I'm gonna read it. and say, how can I deepen my trust right now? Trust, surrender, let go of the wheel. You can trust. You can trust yourself. Trust fully in yourself so that you can deepen your trust in others. Trust creates safety, and when we feel safe, we feel unstoppable. Today's soul action, let go and trust. Today, find your center in the chaos and be certain with yourself so you can deepen your trust in others. Yeah, you guys, like say if okay, within a relationship, okay, within any relationship, um, you don't trust someone, you know, someone tells you something or do something, and it kind of gets you to think and like, be suspicious, like, you know, um, and sometimes that can be the root cause of an argument or disagreement, within relationships and friendships and things like that is trust, okay? You know that you can only control yourself, right, and your emotions. You can't control the other person. So if you ask someone something and they give you an answer and you don't kind of like the answer, just trust, in your own self and how you're gonna discern if that is the best, answer that you can accept. I don't know how else to, describe it. But ask someone something and they give you the answer and the answer doesn't quite fit your expectations, maybe it's just your pride just getting in the way. Like, no, I want them to say it in this way. I don't want to hear this answer. Yeah, don't overthink it. Just know that. Just trust that. You know, if they're not telling the truth, eventually it will come out. So surrender to expectations and expected and desired outcomes and answers from people. Um, like I said, just trust that the real truth that isn't the truth. Whatever they're telling you isn't the real truth. It will come out somehow, okay? But don't act on or respond to uh, negativity or some BS or some drama to try to get the truth out of someone. Just control how you respond, control how you act, and control yourself. Don't try to control the person, okay? If you feel like they're not trustworthy, let just let them go, okay? Let them loose. Let the universe, let life deal with them. All right. Don't drive yourself crazy. Okay. Dive it into drama that is not even worth your time. Someone needs to hear that. And another a song that comes to mind when it comes to chemistry, you guys. Um, I think of Janae Aiko. Okay. Featuring Kendrick Lamar, and that is "Stay Ready." Okay, I don't know if you. I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna post a link to the video, below this video. Okay, so you guys can understand what I'm talking about. Yeah, that song explains a lot about chemistry. Um, just that bond that sometimes having certain bonds with people can stretch beyond, like I said, what we can sense without five senses. Yeah. And I feel like honestly, in order to really have that bond with certain people, you have to have a certain level of trust, okay? So yeah. Chemistry can definitely deepen trust. All right? Yeah. So trust yourself, all right? Trust whatever you are feeling is real. Trust your own feelings, trust your own mind, your own intuition, okay? When it comes to certain people. All right, don't drive yourself crazy trying to figure out why you have a certain bond with people. All right, just know that it's there and just enjoy that moment. Okay, you guys. I think this was like a kind of a lot. This was like everywhere. This was definitely everywhere, but uh, yeah, you guys don't close your heart off to people. Don't ruin things with people because of trust issues. Okay, right? Things will definitely work itself out. So yeah, you guys, I'm gonna leave it here because I don't know, whatever message you feel like you need to take from this or want to take from this, take it, you guys. Yeah, take it and let it soak in. Okay, take this time to just love on you, find that chemistry within you. Okay. So yeah, you guys, if you like this video, like it, okay? Hit the like button. If you want to share it, if you found something useful, go ahead and share it. If you like to comment, comment below. All right, because your comments and feedback is welcome. And if you would like to subscribe, if you aren't already subscribed, just subscribe, okay? And you guys have a wonderful, wonderful, soulful Sunday. Until next time.